Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and today bringing you guys a brand new video, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys a clan war recap for the war we had against Elite4Fun. So we got matched up with these guys, and the first thing I noticed is that these guys had 117 clan war wins. I think we were sitting at 114, so we knew it was going to be a really tight war, and I also noticed during the preparation day that they changed their clan description to say that they were fans of my videos and to check out their YouTube channel. So it's always really cool to get matched up with fans, as well as they spoke Portuguese, so I assume they're from Brazil since their clan flag is yellow and green. So it was really cool to get matched up with these guys. I knew it was going to be a good war, and let me tell you a little bit about how it went down. So of course, started off 0-0, and as we started raiding in the very beginning, over the first 12 hours, I actually think we got somewhere between a 15 and a 20 star lead, and we hadn't even used that many attacks. So I feel like we were pretty even as far as attacks go, or went. Maybe we had used a little bit more attacks than them, but we had held a 15 to 20 star lead. And usually for my clan, when that happens, I'm feeling really good about the war, and I feel like we pretty much have it wrapped up. I used both of my raids in the very beginning. I actually got 2 stars for both of my raids, so I felt good about that. Didn't get a 3-star, but if I can 2-star 2 of their top 5 players, that's definitely a good thing for our clan. And overall, things were looking pretty solid in the very beginning. So again, it was 50 to 25, I think, somewhere around that, maybe 45 to 25, 40 to 25, something in that range. And I actually checked back with 30 minutes left in the war, and all of a sudden the score was 81 to 78. So still 30 minutes left in the war. They only had, I think, maybe 4 attackers left, so they could really only get a maximum of 4 more stars. And yeah, I wasn't too worried. It was 18 minutes left, and we were still up 3 stars. They had 4 attacks left, and I think we had about 8 attacks left, but usually we don't do all of our raids in the war. And I logged back on with 3 minutes left. It was tied 81 to 81. And if you look right now, 5 seconds left in the war, tied at 81 to 81. I was like, what is going on? One of our members attacked, Gianna attacked, and as you can see, they had used all but 1 attack, and miraculously, that person was online, and they actually went and attacked one of our bases. So it was insane. It was 1 attack to decide it all. We were tied at 81 to 81. I couldn't believe that their entire clan used every single clan attack. I gotta give them a big shout out for that, because usually for us, we have a couple people that slack, including me, and yeah, it all came down to 1 raid. Literally, we clicked attack with 3 seconds left in the buzzer, and they clicked attack with, I think, 1 second left to attack our base. So first of all, let me show Andre from Elite4Fun. He was their very last person to attack. He is attacking one of our Town Hall 9s, and this Town Hall 9 already had been 2-starred, so he had to get a 3-star in order to get the winning star for his clan. So he brought all the troops out to the side, dropped his golem, dropped his king, queen, and his witches, and you can see in the very beginning, he actually wasted a pretty good amount of hog riders trying to lure out the clan castle troops, and I think he used maybe around 6 or 8 of them, and in general you want to use around 4, so I could tell from that it was going to be tough sledding for him. And let's see as he attacks the base. Alright, so hog riders are going in. Looks like they're going to go to that air defense right there, and most of them are going straight to the center. He did drop some of his hog riders on the top right, if you noticed before. He lured out all the troops to the very side because he wanted to make sure his hog riders didn't get stuck in a circle and that a lot of them could go to the center of the base. So they're doing a pretty solid job, and honestly, I didn't see that many hog riders on the map, but it turns out he had more than I thought he did, and he's sort of just making his way around. He's dropping his heal spells really well, but I think one of the things that really cost him is first, the skeleton traps were doing a lot of damage, the heroes were doing a lot of damage, the heroes were in a really great spot in Nick's base, as well as the hog riders he dropped in the very beginning. He had to drop a lot of them to lure out the clan castle troops. I think that was one of the biggest problems with the raid, and also the giant bombs did tend to do a little bit of work, and you can see right now there is only 1 lonely hog rider left, and it will be shut down before he can destroy the entire base. So there were about 8 or 9 defenses left, as well as the king and the queen, plus you have to factor in the time that he might not have had to finish the raid to get 3 stars. So in total, 65% for Andre against Nick's base, and that means Gianna had 1 attack to win it all against Telio o Barbaro. So let's go ahead and check it out and see what went down. So Gianna is a Town Hall 10. He is one of our best members. I always get messed up with the name Gianna. He is one of our top members, and he does have maxed out heroes at Town Hall 10. So we thought we had a pretty good chance of getting 3 stars against this base, and seeing as he already lured out the clan castle troops, let's go ahead and go in and see what he does. Alright, so Golem's going through the top. He has his wizards and his He has his wizards and his witches up there that are doing work. He's going to drop his golem on the left and on the right. His golem, unfortunately, had to punch through the wall a little bit to get in on the right, but that's really not that big of a deal. You can see the giant bombs aren't playing too much of a factor in this raid because attacking from the very top, there weren't very many spots for giant bombs to be, and those actually didn't affect any of his troops at all. I didn't see any giant bombs on the top hand portion, and if you're trying to defend against Go Wipe, especially with those wizards and the witches in the back, you need to make sure you have some giant bombs scattered throughout your base so you can destroy those at least, and then you have to worry about the heroes and the P.E.K.K.A.s. And seeing as he is a Town Hall 9, he doesn't have any multi-targeted Inferno Towers to take care of the wizards, take care of the witches, and after he drops the jump spell in the center, it's pretty much free pickings for the center of or for the rest of the base, seeing as it isn't separated at all. And now you can see the giant bombs in the center of the base. There were 3 giant bombs sitting right there, actually 4, and all 4 of them were near the same spot, and because of that, it really didn't affect the raid until the very end, and plus, it didn't even hit any of the wizards and the witches. So overall, we knew this raid was in really good shape. So pretty much this one came down to the last 3 seconds. And luckily, we came out on top. We did have one of our stronger players get to attack their Town Hall 9. He did need to get a 3-star to pull off the victory and get that 1 additional star to get us to 82 to 81 for the final score. But overall, Gianna was the hero and pulled out the victory for us. So really good stuff. The chat was going crazy. Everyone was going wild. I couldn't show you guys everything because, of course, there was a lot of profanity, and we were all going crazy. But final score was 82 to 81. They used all 70 attacks, which was insane. And honestly, it was one of my favorite wars I've ever been in. I actually left and joined their clan because, like I said, they said in the description that they were fans. So I joined their clan. I told them how much of a great war it was. And they were just really nice guys. And we definitely hope we have a rematch with them one day. So definitely in my top 3 for the best clan wars I've ever had in my clan. If you guys have not watched the video for the war we had against Scotland, I definitely recommend that you do. That is still my favorite clan war of all time, and it was actually the 4th war that we ever did. So if you guys haven't done that yet, check out Clash of Clans Scotland on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find the video, and I'll try to find a link for it to put in the description below. But really good war, GG. Currently we're sitting, I think, at 115 or 116 wins, 9 losses and 2 draws. We just got in a draw, which is awful, our second draw, and I definitely hope they add a sudden death feature sometime soon. I actually asked the developers about that, and I hope they do something about that in the future. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite clan wars ever. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you start the hashtag #PraiseGianna, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.